In the 1840s, Alta, or Upper California, was eyed by many colonial powers seeking to claim this territory as their own. Alta California, which was claimed by Mexico at this time, even struggled with their own autonomy and political standing in Mexico City. Governor Juan Alvarado even tried to claim independence for Alta California in 1836 from Mexico. However, in 1842, Mexico City sent a new governor, Manuel Micheltorena, who was considered to be an outsider from the Californio population. So what did these prominent Californio families do in this situation? Well, they staged a rebellion, of course. Where does Sutter's Fort fit into all this? Well, John Sutter supported Governor Manuel Micheltorena and was ordered by the governor to help the legal government put down this rebellion. Sutter, who was newly appointed as captain in the Mexican army, and the militia from Sutter's Fort, which was largely made up of local Native American men from Miwok tribes, left Sutter's Fort on January 1st, 1845 for Los Angeles. This revolution was short-lived, however, because on February 22nd, 1845, Governor Manuel Micheltorena was ousted as the governor during the bloodless Battle of Providencia. One horse was killed and one mule was injured, however, at Cahuenga Pass. John Sutter was arrested, pardoned, and was allowed to later return north to his fort. This cannon was taken, the original cannon, this is a reproduction, was taken during the rebellion and doesn't come back to the fort until 1847. As a result of this rebellion, Pío de Jesús Pico became the 26th governor of Alta California and the last governor of California under Mexican rule. Born May 5th, 1801, Pío Pico was of mixed African, California Native American, and Spanish descent. The California population in Alta California was actually quite diverse. He grew up in San Diego, and in 1826, Pío Pico became a member of the Alta California Territorial Assembly. Pico did serve previously as governor in 1832, and he was active in Alta California politics throughout the 1830s and 1840s. The ousting of Manuel Micheltorena in February 1845 was a direct response by Pío Pico and Jose Castro, leading a rebellion to seek more control of Alta California by local Californio-Mexican officials, instead of those sent from Mexico City. During Pico's time as governor, however, he did struggle for control of California with Jose Castro. When the United States Army and Navy occupied Los Angeles and San Diego in 1846 during the Mexican-American War, Pío Pico fled to Mexico and advocated for more troops to fight in California. After the Mexican-American War, Pío Pico reluctantly accepted the transfer of authority to the United States rule and moved back to his home in Los Angeles. He was elected in 1853 to the Los Angeles Common Council, but never assumed office. He lived at his Rancho de Bartolo until 1891, when he moved to live with his daughter. Pío Pico actually passed away at the age of 93 on September 11th, 1894. Pío Pico State Historic Park, part of his former Rancho de Bartolo, in Whittier, California, interprets the life of Pío Pico and was the final home of the former governor.